In the race for the White House, former President Donald Trump's campaign says that its emails were hacked and now suggests that Iran may be involved. So this is raising concern about wider efforts to interfere in this upcoming election. Ed O'Keefe has more from the White House.
Over the weekend, Politico and the Washington Post both reported receiving internal Trump campaign documents in late July from an anonymous email account with what appeared to be a research dossier on Republican vice presidential candidate J.D. Vance.
What I think we're seeing is the Russification of Iranian information operations.
Chris Krebs is a CBS News cybersecurity analyst and says if Iran did this, it's similar to hacking done by Russian-backed WikiLeaks in 2016 that obtained information about then-Democratic candidate Hillary Clinton.
This is malinformation. We've been told for over half a decade that hack and leak's not a real thing. Now that, in this case, the shoe's on the other foot, we are finding that, yes, in fact, hack and leak is a real thing. We should expect more of that.
Vice President Harris spent Sunday raising more than $12 million in San Francisco.
Arizona, I ask, are you ready to make your voices heard?
And she spent the weekend speaking to large crowds in Arizona and Nevada. On social media, former President Donald Trump disputes the crowd sizes Harris has drawn, falsely claiming images of them are fake and that crowds didn't exist. But news footage and photos confirm large turnout for this stage of a campaign. Harris also laid out an economic proposal.
When I am president, we will continue our fight for working families of America, including to raise the minimum wage and eliminate taxes on tips for service and hospitality workers.
The tip idea was first floated by Trump in June.
We are going to not charge taxes on tips, people making tips.
While she also backs boosting the minimum wage, Trump claimed Harris stole his tip idea, calling her a copycat. But the Trump campaign is also latching on to a Democratic idea.
I'd love to see a child tax credit that's $5,000 per child, but you, of course, have to work with Congress to see how possible and viable that is.
The current child tax credit allows up to $2,000 per child, an amount that increased to as much as $3,600 during the pandemic, but expired in 2021. Republicans, including Vance, have voted against permanent extensions. We are likely to learn much more about Harris's economic priorities later this week. Gayle?
All right, Ed O'Keefe, thank you very much, reporting from Washington.